Twitch, hello. Why isn't it detecting my controller exactly? Okay, 1 second. Pardon me. Okay, it is so tangled, I just noticed my controller cable. Okay, here we go, chat. Hey. Wrong map. Stu House Flipper TV. This one. What's this one? Stilt House. It's a stilt house. It's on stilts. That's why they call it a stilt house. Yeah. Why else would they call it a stilt house if it wasn't on stilts? Okay. Don't think they actually care about the weeds. Okay. You're kidding me. What? Some things work with my controller, some things don't. Yeah, I love video games. Bathroom. Awkward closet. Stairs. Tiny bedroom. Tiny bedroom. Cupboard. Kind of full designed where like this cupboard could be part of this bedroom. See if I can't find the third decision. It's probably downstairs. Or not. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they want this wall gone. Whoops. Oh my gosh, I'm in the cupboard. Okay. Maybe here. Hello, Footy. Hello. Yes, I know, it's gorgeous, all this ridiculously bright cyan. It's wonderful, I know. Dining table. Where's Wenge? Made big stir fry last night. What meat? Or which meat, I guess. Would be the correct English, wouldn't it? Actually, maybe the table goes. This table's too fucking big, chat, isn't it? Holy shit. Maybe it's because I've got all this stuff that could be in the entranceway in the kitchenette sort of area. Also, I don't know if I yelled that. Chicken and pepperoni. Hell yeah. Although, I will do my Giso impression. And so, without doing a voice impression, just a Giso talking, I think he talks about, what about the nitrates in the pepperoni? Although I'm sure if you had a little bit of pepperoni, which I'm sure you didn't have like 10 chicken wings and then like 20 kilos of pepperoni. She kind of goes with the, especially if I put it in teal. Okay, that's teal and those. Okay, chat. Either this game is lying in one of two spots. This table, these chairs, and this shelf are all what I picked teal, and I picked teal for this rug as well. Are they the same color? Am I like simple? Am I a little bit simple? Am I a little bit colorblind or something? My eyes a little bit simple? And what the fuck? Oh, it's a painting. I should do that. I should put something like right in the way. Like on this table, I'll have 2 potted flowers. They can always move them. They look alright. There we go. Actually, here. Nice. Dining room done. Okay, what do I need to do in Le Kitchen? Le Maison de I don't know. And yes, the irony of me trying to copy the Orson Welles commercial and stuttering like I'm drunk isn't lost on me. Le Salle de Bain? I don't think it's that. Le Salle de Bain. Let's try to figure out what that means. It's the something of Bains. Not sure if that's the right room. Okay, clean dirt from over here. Does anybody else remember the Orson Welles commercial where he was like selling some sort of alcohol? It's the bathroom. Well, they sell the bain, the room of baths. There is something funny about them not having a word for bathroom. They just say the room of the bath, if that's what it is. Speaking of the room of the bath, I need to go to make a piss, if you will. I'll be back in a minute. Time to mute the microphone. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. My future is coming on. La cuisine is the kitchen. Sorry it took so long. I noticed like some hairs on my face in a spot where I'd shaved, so I got rid of them while I was in the bathroom. Otherwise I would have just been thinking about how those hairs were in a spot where they shouldn't be. Oh, okay. La cuisine. La cuisine, la cuisine. La cuisine, la cuisine. Ha 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 ha. La cuisine, la cuisine. Is that racist, chat? Are any French people in chat offended by that? Why would you... What I would say if you're offended by that, chat, is why would you be offended by me when you could just laugh at my expense instead? Genuine question. That looks okay, I think. They're fucking crooked as shit. I just want them to look like they're even. There we go. I feel like if you had them here, they'd probably die. Even like down here, they just grow funny, if not die. Like saying they'd die might be a bit dramatic compared to what would happen, but they would definitely get leggy. And yes, I know, chat, you're probably like, what's wrong with that? Why does he need an office? You got French in the brain? Well, there are French herbs, aren't there? Like tarragon. Tarragon. I feel like we go with her decision this time, just in case the team have feelings that we're working with. That's immoral. You are immoral. Why can't he put this room? You know what? This room is fucking tiny, sure. But how much space do you really need for a desk and a computer? Put a window in. Computer desk. Chair. Sure, you don't have enough room, but compared to giving your kid a bedroom? Thoughts, chat? Also, sorry, I don't feel sorry for someone whose job actually lets them work from home without kicking up a fuss. Excuse me for being jealous. SMH. You're sitting in your office? Yeah, but if you and Mrs. Sandwich were trying to have another kid and she was like, we need a room for the kid, you'd probably be like, yeah, that's okay. I'll work in the kitchen. I'll put my desk in the kitchen or in the lounge room or something. Or in the garage. You wouldn't be like, oh no, the kids have to sleep together in the same room. Even if we have a girl, she has to sleep in Tiny Sandwich's room with him, even though he's probably like, by the time you have a second kid, I don't know, he could be like 15. I like, there is something funny that it doesn't make you, you can do the night feeds. It probably, I wouldn't be surprised if there are kids that probably would be like, yeah, I'll feed the baby at night, I'm awake anyway. But like, the same bedroom? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, chat. He loves babies. Gosh, it's a nursing chair, I think, chat. Ew. Ew, boobies. Ew. Great timing, Professor Rapsy. You joined right in time for me being quite strange. How are you? I'm doing well myself. Do you like how every time I'm saying something absurdly weird, somebody new joins chat? I just get done saying ew boobies, and Professor Rapsy joins chat. It's like me saying weird shit is like a bat signal for more people to join. Ew bubbles. You haven't been awake long? Awake? Awake? Oh, what? English. Come on. Come on, English. Machine brain. There we go. The doll is looking at the dollhouse. She's like, this my crib. This my car. Welcome to this edition of Pimp My Ride. I'm the baby. Well, I'm the doll. But you know, I'm the baby. Sunny yellow. Protruding Roxy? Fucking hell. One sounds like a medical condition, 40. I don't know who names these colours. That looks more like burnt orange peel. You call you on Roxy? Do I want to ask what you mean by yours? Sunny white? Oh, there's the up here counts. And be like, Mum, Dad, why is my room white, but then there's like this fucking fuck off ugly yellow in the fucking corners? Oh, your nose. I was talking like nobody in chat. Like I think it was I wasn't paying much attention because I was trying to play fucking Peak with ECPC, but nobody in Sips's chat seemed to know who Roxy Music were, and then like neither ECPC or Epico knew who Roxy Music were either. And ECPC's like they're both like my age. Was it like this yellow? Like kind of piss yellow? Oh god, it doesn't look much better in the light. To be fair, they didn't know the... I can't remember his name now, but they didn't know the, Brian Ferry. I think Sips brought up Brian Ferry for some reason. And then chat was like, who the fuck is that? Brain Forey. Yeah, Brain Forey. Or Brain Forey, as you said, rather than Bran Forey, as I read. Yeah, probably. No, 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 no. Okay, that's going to be annoying. But whatever. It's crooked. We've done 2 poos already today. Congratulations. Now, are these walls already white? These walls are already white! Look. Oh, they're not. They're like light grey. Painting these walls white is like if I dyed my hair a slightly different shade of brown. The hair dye would be like, mate, you sure? Don't think I've got anything to change here. Your hair is already pretty much this exact same shade of brown. Okay, bed. Yes. Rip Badger's bed looks... Yeah, probably. I hate the placement system in this game a little bit. Okay, let's have it pretty much in the middle of the room because I can't get it fucking to sit straight. Thanks, Obama. I'm sorry, chat. That was very mean outburst. That wasn't Barack Obama's fault. Really? What do I have to fucking do? Screw this job! Shit, I'm fine. What didn't I do down here? Oh, I haven't done anything with the bathroom. What's this choice here? How come you can't do both? I don't even care. This game is fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but this expansion pack specifically is fucking stupid. It is not so important that you have a sink, because you have to think about the sink. What? I read that and I feel dumb for having read it. Okay. Boom. Are you ready to party? Boom. Are you ready to party? Boom. I said, are you ready to party? Let's get this party started in here. Okay. Really, game? I could use a package of tiles. How about you have a package of shut the fuck up? You thought of that, mate? Do you think they've thought of that, chat? I think it's a really good idea, actually. Oh my fucking goodness, what are you doing? Okay. Running out of paint? Okay. Fine. Let's just not paint that wall, leave it yellow. That's jobs are good, and that's what Aussie Aurora's house looks like. Except the stilts at the bottom aren't one floor; they're 25 floors. So he has to take an elevator to get into his house. I just made that up. She probably guessed. Motherfucker's named Jeff around here. What is this, the Wiggles? Also, today I got off a bus because I looked at the app and it said the next bus was leaving from where the bus I was at in 20 minutes. So I assumed that the bus I was on was the one leaving in 20 minutes. No, it drove past me a few seconds after I left. Or a few minutes, whatever. So that was funny. Is there not a front door here? There is. Don't fucking... The game just like telling you off because you try to sell the wrong objects. Like it's got some moral arbitration rights of some sort. Oh, this house is kind of a shithole. I don't like to say that about someone's house, but... It's just a phase! It's just a phase! What? Did, like... Who designed this house? Like, me? Like, what is this shit? It looks like Foot Sandwich has been in here and like pooped all over everything. Mr. Sandwich is like, what happened, honey? I trusted a fart. You just got a gifted sub to Penguin. Pedguin? Yes, I just called Pedguin Penguin. I am 200 years old. It's becoming more and more apparent that that's not just a joke, isn't it? You know what number 3 actually is, though, according to a song I heard a while ago. I don't know if I should say, actually. It's a piss and a shit and a wank in a tree. When expecting that, where your foot sandwich? Have you heard the Northern Boys? They're like a rap group, like a comedy rap group. Like they're like friends with Baz and Dave or whoever they are. It's like a couple of them that are like old man rap, but they're like talking about how they're like sex perverts. Not sex perverts. They're just not vanilla. Like one of them's gay or like a cross-dresser. Goldie looking chain. And one of the members of the band just literally just dances, like he doesn't do any of the music, he just dances with them. Welsh comedy rappers. Did you just like laughing at their accent? Look at me, I'm from Wales. Milsheen totally didn't have to think about where somebody who's Welsh was from then. Are you serious? I can't put the couch there because of the curtains. It was part of the charm. Are we going to rap a song to steal your car? You never know because we are Welsh. That's racist. That's legitimately racist. I apologize to any Welsh viewers. I know nothing about Wales. Silfax was a Welsh shutter. I wonder if it'd be kind of funny if it was just in Sip's chat but with a different name, because you got sticker people like asking him for Silfax. Because I'm pretty sure I'd do it nearly every time I saw his name. I'd be like, oh, go on then. What's the fucking Silfax then, mate? Just kind of being a dick. Silfax was a lady? Oh. Okay, then she probably found it as even more annoying than... Probably still does. She's gonna message him and be like, all right, footy. I'm from Wales, so this is how I talk, I assume. I've forgotten all the things I knew about seals, I'm sorry to say, because I have specific Silfax amnesia. Hey, boyo. Would you like some spag bog for dinner, mate? No? Okay. I've got to find someone to have this spag bog. I fucking cooked like 10 pots of spag bog, mate. I don't sound Welsh at all anymore either. I don't know what's happened with me fucking amnesia. I do not sound Welsh at all for some reason. Spag bogs does sound worse than spag bol, but some people do call it spag bog here. And yes, who was it that didn't know that the bog was the toilet? Which... Oh, this is, I think, the girls' room. So we'll go like lily curtains. Someone in the chat was like, why are you saying spag bog? Or no, why are you calling it the bog? Isn't the bog a swamp? Might have been Prof. Rapsy. Some reason some people I know of call it the bog, the toilet. Well, the other way around. Don't go to the swamp and say, oh look here, we're in the toilet, mate. That'd be a bit strange. Yeah, because just general English isn't strange enough. Before we get into fucking slang, hey. Just get straight up fucking stupid. Oh my gosh. Let's sleep until the next morning. I'm sleeping in the client's bed. I'm not going to clean it after. Not that I'm going to make a mess, but it's still kind of gross that I slept in the client's bed and not telling them in this game. It's a thing that you can do. Don't you think that's weird, chat? Oh my god, chat, this kid is so lucky. Yeah, but look, chat, look, Footy, they've got their own commode in their bedroom. They don't have to go to the bathroom. It's a commode, apparently. This is a commode. Like, what? Okay, this is important. What color is their electric guitar? Probably not brown. Red. With a silver pick guard. What's this for? The headstock? Why can't I have... That is natural wood, I guess. What's this for? The neck? Ooh, yes, I like this. Golden hardware. Mate, that's not what gold... Is that what golden hard... To non-guitar people, is that what golden hardware looks like? Does it look that bad? Does it look that tacky? I'm keeping it. I think I have to sell one of mine. It's annoying, but whatever. Depends how much I can get for it. If I can't get enough for it, I'm just gonna not. Your hardware is silver. One of mine has gold hardware. The one I'll probably have to sell because it's the one I can get the most for. Unless I can get a job, then I won't sell it. Machine's hardware is silver. Some of it, yeah. Hello, Lorelana. Hello. We're doing jobs for people. You're eating spag bog? $14 of these. Acoustic panels. Like, where are these for, mate? Let's just go pink and green. Oh my god, that's hideous. I'm definitely putting that in now that I've noticed how hideous this is. Chat, do you like this this color? Would you like this in your bedroom? You do? I'm glad someone does. Oh no! Yep. Bright pink. Well, not OCD, but like that thing that people call OCD. Like people who are lucky, who I'm glad don't have OCD, call OCD. Just to be pedantic about it. Is bright green. Yep. Well, the PTSD one admittedly is a fair bit worse actually, but in the same corridor of the room, I guess. Fucking Mondays. Hello, Q. I have an itchy earlobe. Bup, 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 bup. Okay, where are we? Wenge. I have a eyeball in my eye. Imagine that, no lie. I have an eyeball in my eye. I didn't lie when I said I had an eyeball in my eye. I didn't lie, did I lie when I said I had an eyeball in my eye? Hey Monday's got something for you. Doing a waiting. Cherry. Waiting for the inevitable Sips finger. I don't know if Sips Fingers is even a channel mode over its what's it called? BTTV. Ah, you hit the button. Because it's not for the streamer piss underscore, it's for the streamer sips underscore. We got to have a picture of the sunset by the sea. You know it's true that we got to have a picture of the sunset by the sea. But massive. Imagine you come back into your house and you think, oh, we got the person who did the renovations got that lovely photo we took at the sunset at the beach. It's kind of like a nice small picture. You can just tell it's a sunset, but I've like blown it up so big that you can see his foot sandwich's grandpa and his aunt and uncle, and foot sandwich is like all the way near that gazebo in the back there. There's a restroom in there. He's taking his shit. I'm just going to hide in the cupboard from that painting. Photo, I guess, would be the correct word. I had a feeling you'd prefer it be Grandpa's sandwich than a more recent family member. Because I don't have short-term memory loss. Short-term memory must have a short-term memory loss problem. You know what's kind of bizarre today? I had a meeting chat and the person I was in the meeting with had a sign language interpreter. And it was just kind of different. Not bad. just as someone with social anxiety is why I note that, not because I don't like... I don't have a problem with anyone with whatever condition, obviously. And the way the meeting went normally, I was just like, where the fuck am I meant to, who am I meant to look at when he's talking to me? Because he's talking to me, but he's like signing. And then this lady's talking. I think that's probably the weirdest part. It's like this guy who's like a similar size to me, like similar height and build, but sounds like a lady because his sign language interpreter is a lady. I think that was the main weird part. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a white word. Baby, 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 baby. You might say, Milsheen, that segue made no sense. Which one? I don't know what you're talking about. Let's stick with the modern style. Okay. Sorry, but it told me I could complete the job, but then I was just like, it would be funny if I could complete the job without actually doing anything up here at all. Especially since it's just going to take a photo. Who sold some chairs for you? He didn't fix that bathroom. I didn't fix that bathroom at all, apparently. I need a separate office. Well, fucking get one then. I'm not building a house for you right now, buddy. I'm loading back to my office. You rapscallion. Ah, yes, we can build. So potentially we could build onto this lot, actually, chat. It's the funny thing. Like, we could put like a bedroom back here or something at some point. Maybe we do... How much? We don't have... Okay. What's a good house we could buy? The townhouse hostel? We can't... 100 cones.
I've got no place to go. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know.
Probably not the best rendition of that song you'll ever hear, but I think it's one of them. Let's go map of jobs. What's this house want? Vicky in Rome. Azure show. Food done. What are you having? A baked potato? Not reading all that. Why is this house crooked? Motherfucker, why your house crooked? Motherfucker. I wasn't sure, so I just kind of guessed. But you meant you'd done cooking. Look at the water just going through the glass. Oh, you got rid of all the dirt, so now this house is completely fine, even though it's got no structural integrity over here. What the fuck is this overhang? Batman. Butter, 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 butter. Batman. Better, 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 Batman. 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 Hosing the wall. Okay. I totally missed, but that's okay. Oh, it's there. Okay. Mate, I feel like we just sell everything in here. Fucking disgusting. Shattered glass everywhere. In my underwear. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, make you wonder how you keep from going under. I don't think she had a baked potato. I think I was wrong with my first silly guess. I don't think that's a dish many people do in Australia these days. These days, people don't have any baked potatoes. It's like the worst Powderfinger impersonator ever. I thought you said you booked Bernard Fanning. We booked a Bernard Fanning impersonator, honey. He's shite. I didn't say I booked a good Bernard Fanning impersonator. Just a Bernard Fanning impersonator. Imagine that somebody tells you, I booked Bernard Fanning. But turns out they meant that they booked a Bernard Fanning impersonator. And they didn't even book a good Bernard Fanning impersonator. Oh yeah, she told us she was having spag bog, but we forgot because we dumb. I'm speaking on behalf of myself. I'm saying we as in the royal we, as in from as I'm royalty. I had KFC, half the KFC I had for lunch I left and heated up in the toaster oven for dinner. I didn't want to risk heating up KFC in the fucking microwave because I don't want to get diphtheria or some other stomach disease. Salmonella. Now that it's raining more than ever, you should not eat that chicken. It'll give you salmonella. It'll give you salmonella. I know. Beautiful rendition of Umbrella parody to be salmonella, chat. I know. Thank you. Very kind of you to say. Imagine if Rihanna had a pop song where she was just talking about how dangerous raw chicken was. And that was literally the song was Salmonella. But it was actually still a massive pop hit. She probably could. People would be backing Rihanna, don't they? People do be fans of Rihanna. I don't follow pop music, I just know that I heard that song way too much when I had to be in a car with a radio. Just busy popping out kids. someone else has got. She's just working on people to carry an umbrella. That's how she keeps having kids chat. She's like, if I have enough kids, maybe one of them will finally hold my fucking umbrella, and I don't have to keep singing about it. I don't have to share my umbrella if my kid will carry their own umbrella, or maybe even carry one for me. God forbid. She's like, it's thankless work being a mother. Why can't somebody hold my umbrella? It'd be nicer if they could just hold my umbrella. Ella, A. And the kids are just like, Mother, can you please stop singing your song from like 2007? I don't know why the kids would call their mum mother, but they do in this, okay? In this silly scenario. They just, they say, Rihanna mother. Rihanna mother. Once you pop, you can't stop. Isn't that, don't some people really like having young kids? I'm a man, so I don't fucking know what I'm talking about, so correct me. Women in the chat, feel free to correct me at any point, but don't some women really like having young kids? I assume there's like, it seems that way anyway, like people with lots of kids, you feel like they must like having newborns around. I'm not indicting it, I just don't, guess I don't fully understand it. Okay, let's do this stream first. You don't fully understand it? Mr. Sandwich wants another one. I don't get the people who have like 10, 12, 15, 21 kids. You know, like, you do you if you can afford it and you can look after them, but like, it's just a lot. You have to give up your office. You always want kids, but not just have little kids specifically. Yeah. Imagine, like, my grandma, or like my dad's mum. I think her kids, there's like 20 years in age difference between like the eldest and the youngest. How insane is that? 20 years. For 20 years she was pumping out babies. Sure, only 6. But that's a long time to be a mother of babies, I feel like. I think I like this idea better, yes. Yeah. I don't mind being an uncle. I don't know if I'd be a father, honestly. I wouldn't do that to the poor kid. Partially joking. Why am I squatting? Hello? Hello? This window is fucking broken. Well, my sister isn't an auntie, so maybe it's just a thing. Look, it's Couch Tony as opposed to Person Tony. Is this like a fold-out bed? No. I feel like the only thing I have against having kids now is by the time I have kids, I feel like I'll be like a really old dad. I don't really want to do that to my kids. But that is the trauma. Speaking of having a fucking parent who was old, having parents who are old enough to be grandparents. I don't care enough to fix it. I feel like it depends on a lot of stuff now, because you can be healthier at an older age now than earlier, I feel like. So I feel like my dad was only as unhealthy as he was because he smoked. So like emphysema obviously makes you a bit less able to do parenting things that you might want to do than if you didn't have emphysema. Pardon me? Yeah. Just fingers crossed you're not a grandparent sooner than you want to be, Lorelana, not to put that thought into the world. I know your boys are probably is probably responsible though, so it probably won't happen before he's ready for it to happen. But that's the other side of the coin. But what if you both got medical marijuanas, Lorelana, and then you're like both just like doing marathons and shit because you're like, oh my god, I'm in no pain anymore. I'm like not in any pain anymore. I'm gonna do the marathon because I'm on the medical marijuanas. 3 out of the 4 kids are old enough to be parents anyway. I don't know why it'd start being like, oh my god, I'm on the medical marijuanas, I'm doing marathons, but it is a funny sentence to say, the medical marijuanas. And yes, chat, I will keep saying it over and over and over again until one of you laughs. I mean, Lorelana's already laughing. I mean, one more of you. You'll all be subjected to me saying the medical marijuanas. Are they like... Oh, that like 3 of them are adults pretty much. Well, 2 of them are... I don't know, would you class... I don't know, looking back, if I'd class myself as an adult when I was 20. Or even 21. But... what do I know? You're pregnant at 20. Shall we do a bathtub? I think we'll do a bathtub. Just kidding. We're not doing either. Oh, so they only have... They have what? Did they only have 1 bathroom and it was upstairs? Did they? Becky, you know what that means. Imagine this for sandwich. You'll probably understand this better than anyone else in chat. You get home from work and you really need a shit, but you have to run upstairs to go to the toilet. 9 times out of 10, you'd shit your pants on the way up the stairs. The exertion of walking up the stairs. Not to be too gross, I'm sorry, chat. But as if it wouldn't happen at least once. And that's one time too many. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. Your house is the same way? You only have one toilet? Oh, and you don't have a garden either, so I can't make the joke that the boys can go outside. I guess they can still go outside, it's just public urination. Mate, you're a fictional character, why am I meant to care about your grandma? Your house is the same way. I already read that, did I? Didn't know A1. But hello. The only stairs I have here are like my front porch and my back porch. Well, the back entrance and the front entrance. But like, if I had to go up like a story, I think I would probably... I would have to get on like a low FODMAP diet just because if there's any chance anything upset my stomach, there's the probability that I'm shitting my pants. It's not possibility, chat, it's probability. Oh my god, it just fucking arbitrarily is like, you are a thief if you try to sell this. You are a scummy asshole thief. Your butt is bigger than your face. I don't know why it said that specifically, but it did apparently. See, I'm not making up stories here, chat. I'm just telling them. No, you stop selling it. How about that? Didn't you see that one coming? Did you? Ozzy, you didn't see that one coming. Yes, it doesn't make any sense, but that doesn't mean you didn't stop. Yeah, no, you. God, this place is fucking foul. Eventually, yes. Getting roasted over here by chat. Jesus Christ. I nearly said sock badger. Yeah, now a sub. Now your prize is this month. You can get a sub for 25% off. That's your prize. I'm sorry to tell you that everybody in chat gets that prize because it's September, but it's still your prize. No, you don't get a free sub. You get a 25% of a free sub. It's not redeemable at Subway. Or you're like, oh my gosh, I get a free Subway I get 25% off at Subway sandwiches. You wish. Oh my gosh, I get a submarine sandwich from Submarine Sandwich Way? Imagine if they weren't called Subway, they were called Submarine Sandwich Way. Would you go to Submarine Sandwich Way? I feel like I'd be less likely to get food poisoning at Submarine Sandwich Way. You have to start talking a long time ago to talk quicker than me. Aussie. When I get all throat silly, I am talking a million words a minute. Well, maybe not that fast, but close. Really? I think Becky thinks I'm talking to her. I am talking to you then, okay? Hello. How are you? That's good. Very good. She says everyone in chat should give her money. Not me money, just Becky money. She says if she was streaming, she'd be much more entertaining. What else are you saying? You want food? Okay. I think she thinks she's actually talking to me when she moves her mouth at me like she's doing. She does, yes. Is Yummies a type of dog treat slash food? Because I don't think she's had those. She'd probably eat them if they're, like, calorie heavy. The fuck? There's like a painting spot. Ah! Pardon me. I'm surprised Q isn't in here in chat saying grandfather cock. Ha 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 ha. What? Do I have to pat you? Do I have to hop up and pat you? Okay, 1 minute, puppy. I'll come get you in a minute, okay? Have you eaten more of your food yet? Are you going to go look and see if you've eaten enough food, huh? Go on. Get comfy. You'd just be able to sell the spider web. I'm sure some weirdo would buy it. Like some person who's really into Halloween for some reason. The fuck are these curtains? Holy shit, it's tacky. You okay, pup? Just relax, okay? Been very good. Okay. No, I don't have to sell any more in there. Do I have to sell this shit? Oh, it's a priceless artifact because her grandmother was a painter. Her name was Ebenezer Petunia Ebenezer II. Don't know why her parents named her Ebenezer. I think they named her before she was born. They want this fucking table renovated. Okay, the skirting. Okay, what? What, am I meant to stick this back on the wall then? Okay, I'm going to put this here. Oh, it's like skirting for the top of the wall. I haven't put this in any of the houses we've done, chat. It's probably a pretty normal thing to have in houses, isn't it? Like, whatever this is, arching. And I wish I could just delete all the doors in the house. But it's not letting me. It won't let me, I'm pretty sure, because there's one door back outside that I wasn't able to delete. But I think that'd just be really funny to like do the job. But all I do is just delete all the doors as when I'm leaving. Like that's the last thing I do. And they're like, mate, how do we get in the house? It's like, you told me to replace all the doors. I got bored. I didn't replace them. I just removed them. But you also filled in the gaps. Yep. It was a security concern to just leave them open. So I thought whilst I was getting the doors ready, I'd just pave them back over. But you didn't. Yeah, I ran out of enthusiasm for the job. I'm sorry. I got bored, okay? Mate. M8. Tradies if they didn't need the money at all. Dealing with really rich clients. Just being like, you know what? I did my best. I paid attention for like half an hour. I think that's pretty good. And if you don't like it, I think you can kick Rocksbuster. Well, I never. He told me to kick rocks. I have never been so confused because I have never heard anyone say kick rocks before. I do not know what it means. If you sold that machine and called it Delete Me, you'd be a millionaire, billionaire. What, you mean this one? I didn't come up with it though. There's a carpet on the stairs. All right. Seems like we're in for nasty weather. I'm basing that on forecasts I saw on TV. Yeah, maybe. But you know what would happen? I'd probably have to source its production in China, and then they would just copy and make their own patent in the Chinese market anyway. And they'd be like, sorry, Mr. Mailstream, we can't produce your product. We have our reasons. We don't have to tell you. We are not at liberty to discuss them. And then, like, 6 months later, they're making their own. Believe me. We'll delete them all with his Mailstream. Yes. I'm pretty certain I didn't read that right. Put sandwich was in here. He used the toilet. Got to open all the windows. The machine. Or the machine. Are you saying I should leave the sink in? We can't have the client come back to a house full with foot sandwich farts. I don't know what Aussie means. It's just like 3/4 of the time. When I'm dealing with anyone in chat, I have no idea what they're meaning. I'm just nodding and agreeing. Yes, that definitely makes sense, chatter. I'm not a silly Billy. I understand what you're talking about. Anybody remember when Sip sang Bad Moon Rising by Korean's Clearwater Revival, but instead of singing it, he just yelled it? Well, alright. Don't you know you're a baked potato? Yeah, on Twitch things. I can't do Twitch things. It hasn't been a thing for like nearly 10 years, I think. Or however long Sips went back to Minecraft. However long ago those videos were. 5 years. Well, alright. I should start watering my house. 2019. Oh wow, it is like closer to... It's still closer to 5, but it's closer to 10 years than it's not. Oh wow. feel like people say time flies when you're having fun, but I feel like time also flies when you're not having fun. You may as well have fun. This time's gonna fucking escape you either way. April 2019 to January 2020. Holy shit, he played Minecraft for ages. No, you were right. You're right about when it started. Oh, Twitch sings. Oh, okay. Clean dirt. It's a shadow. You mean this house or your house? Because I hope you mean this house. Video game one. That's, I don't know if I've said this before, chat. I bought it before. Just flood it. I'm watering my house to see if it'll grow. I'm filling the house with water. My voice kind of cracked. That's okay. Fun. First hardcore Minecraft was July 13th, 2019. Chat, if I play Minecraft on this channel, it's not going to be hardcore Minecraft because I do not like difficult games. I do not like dying in video games, let alone losing stuff when I die in video games. In hardcore Minecraft, it's more for the viewers' fun, I think. If Sips' experience was anything to go by. Okay, Laura Lana, which color should I paint this piano that was white before? Should it be a dark wood? Like Lepele? Bete, I mean? Yeah, it's going to be because of some stupid shit. Sorry, I'm yawning. Bete, yes. I'm just going to pick one part of the body to paint a really bad color just to bother everybody. I'm kidding, maybe. I'm not that much of a troll. I'll do that with something else, like the medicine table. Medicine? Makeup table. Yeah, poo brown. You know what else is poo brown though? Wood. Okay. Music stand? Okay, Laura, to be fair, Laura Lana, if I made this another color, it might look cool. If I made the music stand another color. Like if I made this Ebony. Or hot pink. Yeah, hot pink would be awesome. Who doesn't like hot pink for a piano? It's like Dolly Parton's piano or something. Does Dolly Parton play piano? I know she plays guitar. Imagine Dolly Parton at a grand piano, but it's just like fucking hot pink. Now that would be cool. Thumbs up. You know what? You'd have it all the same. Just more of a softer pink. Like a pastel pink. I think this will look cool looking a little bit different from the rest of it. See, it does. I think so anyway. I feel like it tells Elton John might have a hot pink one. Yeah, true. I feel like the not hot pink. What am I saying? The music stand's like aftermarket. Like they've replaced it with that ebony one. Why does this lake look like a fucking maple tree from Minecraft? He has one that is bright red. I wonder if Elton John was actually that tired enough to retire. Or if he was like, there's just so much fucking around. The touring company people are tired. And I'm tired of dealing with them, so I'm retiring from touring. Because he still does shows. I feel like it was just like, all the logistics of touring was too much to fucking deal with. Probably the travel as well. Hello, Sock Badger. Did you know that Sock Badger's dad is actually Elton John? No. You know why that's not true? Because I made it up. I didn't lie, I was just telling, I was world building for Sock Badger. Not going to restore the pedals themselves. They look like they would use a polish. I feel like we should sell this piano for like elephant conservation or something, because this piano looks like it might be so old that it actually has ivory keys. Yeah, especially when they're properly polished, right? Okay. Oh, I can move the camera. I didn't even see that. Like, I feel like they're just dull. That was a bit much. They don't want to sell these chairs? What? They don't want to sell those pink tacky chairs that look like they belong in Dolly Parton's house. Like, they'd make sense in Dolly Parton's house because she's the queen of pink or something. Do you know that in addition to Elton John being Sock Badger's dad, that his mum is Dolly Parton. Did you know that, chat? Isn't that amazing? They're heirlooms. Yeah, that's probably it. Let's renovate this sit stool. Yes. His mum is Dolly Parton. That's where he gets his breasts from. What? Doesn't make any sense. Okay. What's a good color for this chat? Blue? Dabba dee dabba day. Should we paint? I reckon we just polish it like blue. Pink? SMH. I don't think there's a pink there. Purple then. Okay, why no pink? Jatoba. Like a redwood. Okay. Replace the mirror. Place the paneling and the paneling. Okay, then we do the front. Okay. Jatoba. Then why am I 2 foot tall? Like, what am I? One of Laura Lana's kids when they were 1 month old? I don't know how fast kids grow, as you can probably tell from that chat. Like, look at the. I'll show. I'm talking about the camera angle it puts us at when we pick a new part to work on. We're so short. It's like I'm on my knees at the edge of the table. Like, oh, where is it? Okay, it's not going to do it again. But look, we start like down here. I can't see jack all of shit. Hello, Liz. How are you? Oh, I was going to do a cock and balls, but I have to do it in a different way than I was initially planning. I know the penis is disappearing into the sanded wood. No. I'm so sad because the penis disappeared into the sanded wood. I am so sad. Little pixie bum. Oh, well, in a minute. Do we have enough space? Oh my gosh. So, but that game did Dowie dirty. If Dowie didn't want us to think he was drawing a front bottom. By flipping his character the way that it did, it looked like he'd drawn a Virginia ham. A West Virginia. You might have been able to tell I found it pretty funny too. Let's go Iroko for the main body. I was meant to draw a bum, wasn't I? 1 second. Do I have space on the bottom here? Okay. It didn't work. Probably. I know what we can do instead. B. This for bum. I just felt like it. I want to see what it looks like. See if the different woods look good together. Kind of do, I think. Laura Lana said I was allowed to mismatch the colours on this one as long as it wasn't a piano, or she was going to leave chat. But still, I thought I'd keep it sort of matching. I ruined a piano in the other house, apparently. In another house we'll keep working on. This is definitely the most efficient way to work on the legs of a table. Just leave them on, fucking sand them when they're on the fucking table. Fucking genius, this guy. I hope you feel better soon, Liz. You're okay. To lurk, I mean. Thank you for hanging out, either way. And I hope you feel better soon. Okay, let's just do these Iroko. Yeah, chunky legs. Like some sort of amusing looking dog with chunky legs. Not like Becky with her skinny legs. I'm not even paying attention. Honestly, it looks okay. Like the doors match the... Okay, maybe probably would have looked better if it was all the same color. But whatever. Chandelier tulips. We have this door be red to match the dressing table. Let's see, what does it want here? Mirror? Speculum mirror? Yes, let's just put it here. That's all it wants for the wardrobe is a fucking... Oh, that's funny. Let's go this one. I feel like people don't warn you enough about the fact that they occur so much together at this, as in at the exact same time. Why have I got a cramp in my hand, chat? Do you know? Because I don't know. I don't know why I got a cramp in my hand. It's from all this gaming. Have I been doing too much gaming? Oh my god. Doctor's gonna tell me I've been doing too much gaming. They'll be like, why are you such a smelly nerd, Milsheen? Be like, Doctor, that's not very professional. The doctor will say, you know what else isn't professional? Your shitty streams. And then I will cry. I'd say, Doctor, why did you say such mean things? It's because it's opposite day. And they'll be like, there's no such thing as opposite day. And they'll be like, awkward. It does look like curtains, doesn't it? I got too much fucking wallpaper. Do do ba do ba do 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 ba do do ba do. Neither have I. Okay. Let's see. Showcase Mary. Maybe this. Nolene. Nolene. Nolene, I saved the bird. Why can't I have you in Wendy? Let's go American Elm with pink, with green. Wendy, Wendy. I feel like that's kind of the point where you know that someone's beyond redemption, isn't it? Like beyond redeeming themselves is like when they're stealing money from their kid. Like, maybe you could give them credit before that, but then it's kind of like, nope. Do you know if he wants to do all these exams and stuff? Okay. Because he can always defer and stuff if he doesn't want to go to uni right away, can't he? Oh, where he finishes doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Because that's the other thing I didn't think of as well, right? Because like you can, what's it called? You can always do like a equivalency degree if he's not able to finish high school with his parents. Oh, they do a transfer? Oh, that's even easier than what I was thinking. Vincent Van Gogh as Starry Night. This doesn't fit. Why is it giving me that option? A portrait of some French lass. These paintings just don't fit, chat. Winslow Homer, Long Branch, New Jersey. These paintings don't fit! Milshane's getting angry! That's a good idea. I didn't even think of that. I don't think I saw it, but I think I'm already on small. Just put it over here. Did you get more money because you're not in a de facto relationship? Because that makes total sense. Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's them. Like, when I got money from Zenlink for like managing my epilepsy from when I was like really young. But I was meant to get that money. Like, that was the understanding that Zenlink had, was I was getting that money. And like, it was just like, chemist was dealing with me for some reason. Oh, my mom was stealing from me. I just remembered. Like, she got... I think the statute of limitations on her committing welfare fraud probably expired when she died. But I'm pretty sure she was committing welfare fraud. Telling them the money was going to me, but it was going to her. Yeah, because you're not diagnosed bipolar, probably just a psychopath. Fuck knows what's wrong with that lady, but lots of stuff. And the system failed her as well, to be fair on her. She did try to get help. Wardrobe doors. But I guess if it was a personality disorder, like what could they even do? Does anyone in chat know if they could even do anything? If somebody had a personality disorder and they were in mental health care, they wouldn't be able to do anything, would they? We need to move this actually, chat. I've got this the wrong way around. Actually, maybe I don't. But I don't like it. Yeah, I'm not saying that to mean she's like irredeemably mentally ill. Either, by the way. Doing. I don't like this. It's like punishing me for putting it on the wrong side almost. This room is fucking difficult to work in because it is tiny, chat. It's so small. I should probably open the door so I don't feel as clammed in. I almost said jammed in. Maybe would work because clammed in kind of doesn't. Cramped in, I guess. Crammed in. Now I've spent a lot of time, all of my life, just purely speaking English, and I still have trouble with basic sentences. Isn't that amazing? It does, doesn't it? I just don't trust my English that much. Okay. Elven wall lamp. Can we put it above the door? Yeah. It's not a bad wardrobe. I think the bed's in a bad spot, but whatever. Imagine having a copy of the Mona Lisa in your bedroom and not thinking you're a wanker. No offense to anyone in chat. I just realized there's a non-zero chance that somebody in chat might have that painting in their bedroom, and I feel bad now. I don't think you specifically, chatter, are a wanker. I just think it's quite a wanky choice. Which... Look at me, I'm just turning the taps on before they're connected to anything, so what do I know about doing things right way round? That sentence wasn't even in the right way around. Oh no, I flooded because I was talking about Mona Lisa's being for wankers. There is a toilet plumbing system here. Oh, cell object. They don't want a toilet in this bathroom? What the fuck? Okay. So they're a psychopath. It's like, no. Darling, we don't want the toilet in the bathroom. What kind of unsophisticated scum do you think we are? Okay, my leg got stuck in the cord from my microphone. Logrongo, Logroner. Yeah, same, but like, where's the bathroom from here? Is my question. Here. I think this is somebody else's bedroom, maybe. Or is this just a dressing? Never mind. They have a fucking full-size bedroom as a dressing room in their house, so they can afford to be a bit snobby about where their toilet is, I guess. Oh, my jaw just clicked. Holy shit! Ow. Oh. Put panels down. Switch to the tiles. I think it's odd. I feel like it's odd in general to have a dressing room. Okay, that's not what we need, is it? So let's put that wallpaper up. I think it was. Okay, I don't actually need these ones. Okay, let's see here, mate. What the fuck is going on here, mate? Eh? Imagine if I actually talked like that all the time. Or like I did that accent jokingly too much and I got like stuck in it somehow. Like those people who pretend they've woken up with an Asian accent. I'm not saying that's definitely always a fake condition, because I don't actually know. But at least one time, somebody's got like a really strong, like, kind of racist sounding Asian accent. At least one of those people's got to be faking it, right? To get on the news. I'll be back in a second, chat. I'm back. Never heard about it? You've never... I think some of my chat's missing messages. What haven't you heard of? So how about that local sports team? Aren't they great, chat? Isn't your sports team just the best one in the whole league, chat? You know which sports team I like, chat? The one you like, chat. How's that for pandering? Oh, the people waking up with Asian voices. Oh, yeah. It's never one that it wouldn't be. They never seem to wake up with an accent that wouldn't be offensive to someone for them to have. Really, really, Miss Becky, really. Oh, never mind. They want a different type of toilet. What? Okay. I do not wake up with a Kermit the Frog voice. I just randomly start talking with a Kermit the Frog voice. If you're going to say things, Sock Badger, get it right. It's MH. Imagine if the seat wasn't just like a fucking decal to make it look like it was marble, chat, but it was actually just a massive chunk of marble. So like you try to open the toilet seat to shit and it just won't open because it's like 30 kilos of marble. I'm not Kermiting. What are you talking about? You're badgering me. Okay, can it... Okay. Thank you. Oh, this is a bedroom. I think it's got... Does it have a bed? Yeah, lignum. It's got a ligma bed. You had this one before, chat? Ligma bed? Doesn't make sense, does it? What door do they want? She already was before, but I couldn't be bothered telling her to stop. She's worn me down. When can I finish this job already? SMH. It's making me put in effort, chat. Nobody told me there'd be effort involved. Gosh, don't they know I'm lazy? Fucking hell. Where am I meant to put this bed with a massive bed head? Like, this painting is in the way. I'm meant to just put it in the middle of the room? You know what? Fuck it. I'm putting this bed square dab in the middle of the room. And I don't care. I don't care. It makes no sense. I'm trying very hard to actually not care about how little sense this placement of this bed makes. Okay, it's the exact same floor. I just didn't recognize the name. Fuck's sake. Will it fit? It won't fit anywhere because this... Oh, I can move... I'm allowed to move that, aren't I? Oh my god. Let's put this under the painting. No, it won't fit. Let's put this in the wardrobe, maybe, for now. Oh my god. I wish I could just, like, have the bet. Any devs who see this VOD or anything, which I know isn't going to happen, I'm not delusional. But if anybody in the dev team sees this, you know what I think? I should be able to, like, pick up this bed and then say, I want it to orientate with this wall and I want to place it against this wall, and then it just automatically orientates it so it makes sense. Because... why not? What reason why not? Is that a bad idea? Why is it a bad idea? Can you write an essay of about 600 words about why it's a bad idea? No, you can't? You have better things to do with your time? I think you just proved my point. Checkmate, atheists. Why do the people... Let's put a plant on one bedside. I don't think there's even a light switch anymore, chat. Imagine there's a fucking mirror next to your bed. You wake up and you just fucking see yourself. I'd hate that. At least let me put my face on. Jeez. SMH, am I right, chat? The wallpaper is too busy for you. It is pretty ugly, isn't it? I like how you're being nice about it. I'm like, it's pretty ugly wallpaper, isn't it? Diplomatic, like, did Milsheen pick that wallpaper? It's hard to say because sometimes he picks stuff on purpose to make the room as ugly as possible as well. It's very confusing, this game. Hello, Priceless Sheep. How are you? I'm painting in this game. Painting in this game. Toilet plumbing system. Just woke up at 10:46 p.m. Could be worse. Could be 10:47 p.m. I guess. Have you thought of maybe like doing a whole night where you don't sleep, so you just go to bed the next night at like say midnight? I'm not a doctor though. I'd probably consult a doctor about ideas like that verge on medical like that. Yes. You've done that plenty of times. Well, obviously it didn't work that well if you're back fucking... I have to change who I get melatonin from, chat. They stopped selling it at the place I did because people were giving it to their kids and they were making their kids sick. Because the people manufacturing the gummies don't know what they're doing. So if you buy melatonin, don't buy fucking gummies. Because they're not labeled accurately. Imagine you get the fucking 10 milligram... You get the 1 milligram dose gummies and you're like, I'll just have like 5 of these. Turns out you have the 25 gram melatonin. You just had I've lost track of the maths. I'm sorry, chat. I really just confused myself a lot. That's all I did there. I'm not gonna lie. I just confused the shit out of myself. Use diphenhydramine, diphenhydramine hydrochloride. Is that prescription? Or can you get it like behind the counter at the chemist? Oh, Benadryl. I was using what's it called? Phenergan for sleep, but I just use it for antihistamine now and take melatonin, so I don't feel as much like I've been hit by a bus when I wake up the next day. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if you can. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I think we need it in Australia. You need a script to get it, but you can get it from the internet as well. Mate, can I place the shower, please? And my doctor prescribed me 2 milligrams of melatonin. And it was like, oh, if this doesn't work, that's all we can do. It's like 2 milligrams. You think 2 milligrams is going to help someone who can't sleep? Of my size. What is this shower? That is shockingly bad. But you know, not my problem, ultimately. You've been on Phenergan and Quetiapine for sleep before, but they honestly didn't do anything. Make you feel like shit in the morning. You know how I don't feel shit in the morning? I just wake up in the afternoon and then I feel shit in the afternoon instead. 1 second, I forgot to do this. Finally done this fucking job. You're just taking your new anti-nausea meds, fingers crossed. Have you tried Phenergan for the nausea? You probably have, Footy. If I know about it, you've probably taken it for it. I didn't know it was anti-nausea. It's like an anti-anxiety and like the stomach effects of anxiety, like travel sickness, nausea. So if you get to like spring, and you need an antihistamine, I'd say try Phenergan because it might have multiple benefits. Quells is good for anti-nausea. Holy, that's not good. That's terrifying. What if you had... Oh, seasick meds. What if you had somebody who could come around when it was time for medicine, Crisis Sheep, and dispense you the medicine, watch you take it? Would they let you do it then? And I don't mean to call you out, Crisis Sheep, but I remember the time you were drunk in Sips chat, and I think they might be right. So you just gotta get to the point mentally where you're feeling a bit better, that you're not a risk to yourself anymore. If that's possible, I don't know. I'm not a doctor or a therapist of any sort, but I'm sure it's possible. Anything's possible in the WWE. They used to say that all the time. It's like the cliche.
Welcome. My name is Gladys Thorne, and I'm here to represent.
Mate, I don't care if you're here to represent the Pope who sits in the woods. Leave me alone. Did you know that, chat? Apparently this Pope fella shits in the woods. Erections. World erections. Sorry. Oh my god, I said something stupid again, and Dowie joined chat. Hello, Dowie. Entertainment. Because they pretty much just wanted to start telling everyone how fake it is. No, I was saying something like vaguely. What was I saying when Prof Rapsy joined? I was like eel boobies, I think. I said when. Like, this is probably the silliest thing I've said on stream ever. To be fair, I was like making fun of people who crack it when people are breastfeeding. Not that, you know, perving out on someone who's breastfeeding is the correct solution either. El Boobies is a Mexican breast smuggler. Imagine you turn your TV on and Mexican wrestling's on and they have a lady just called El Boobies. I think I'd turn the show off. Honestly, that'd be kind of tacky. Didn't know El Pumpo? You know how long they've known El Pumpo for, Sock Badger? From the Jumpo. Just breathe it in, chat. Breathe in that awkward silence. Embrace the awkward silence. You'd watch El Cocker? We know. You want one of these window vacuums? I'd be worried I'd scratch my windows, and then my landlord, the property manager would be like, Emil Shane, you owe $2,000 to your landlord because you scratched the window slightly, and now they have to replace the whole piece of glass. They have to, or they want to? They want to, but you know, it's effectively the same thing. They have to do it because they want to. But the scratch is like 1 millimeter long. They have to, yes. They have to replace the whole piece of glass. Just use a straw. Why not just like normal people? Just clean your windows with piss like normal people. What's wrong with doing it that way? All this fancy shit. Oh, look at me. I'm cleaning my window with water and soap. Why not just piss like the good old days, you know? Back when men were men and we cleaned our windows with piss. Am I right, Foot Sandwich? Piss comes with its own applicator, to be fair. True as well. It's a good way to save on plastics. If you're using piss, you don't have to use a plastic bottle to use the piss. It's environmentally friendly. Some would say that's disgusting, that's lazy, that's horrendous. Why are you in my house? Why are you pissing on my windows? I say it's environmentally friendly. You have a plastic peanut. But it's not single-use plastic, at least. I guess. I think this game is trying to environmentally tell a story that somebody started a fire in his kitchen. What do you reckon? You gonna get nuked today? Hell yeah. Are you telling me I could have fucking cleaned these windows way easier? Any diver will tell you to use spit in your mask. It's not that far from cleaning windows with piss. I don't know. I think I'd prefer something. I think spit polishing is fairly normal, isn't it? Yeah, I wouldn't piss in my mask, that's for sure. Yeah, but then you've got the other stuff. Am I even cleaning, or is this just a fucking granite floor? Okay. I think it's just a granite floor. Holy shit. Holy shit, Lois. Sorry, that's Giso's bit. I shouldn't steal Giso's bit of pretending to be Peter Griffin. No, I have closer to the body type of Peter Griffin than Giso does. So he is culturally appropriating from us fat fellas. Imagine if I was actually offended at somebody who's skinny pretending to be Peter Griffin because I'm not as skinny. Big man live here. I'll raid in a sec. I'll break down the walls in this room. He must have had a late night last night. Maybe he was on the video games. Yeah, too much horse girl anime game. Imagine if he was playing the horse girl anime game. How funny would that be? Chat would hate it so much. Yeah, probably. It's like, oh, I tried it. I don't think school's for me, mate. Yeah, I think he said that. Maybe he's become one of those guys who thinks they're like able to get, you know, those people who are like, oh, you know, I'm this rare type of man. I can survive a whole day on no sleep, on like 4 hours sleep. But then they actually try and they're like, oh, good God, I wish I was in bed. Okay, I'll destroy this. I don't know. There are days when I don't get... there are days when I don't get much sleep and I feel a lot better than days when I get plenty of sleep, but there are also days when I don't get enough sleep and I feel like shit. So I think maybe I just in general feel like shit. Okay. You have to get between 4 or 12, and if you get between, you feel like shit. You need about 10 hours a night and 8 during the day. Same foot sandwich, honestly. If not another 12 during the day if I get my way. Just if I could not be awake, that'd be like wonderful. The only problem is when you do that and then there's the day when you actually have to do something, then you're like, oh fucking hell. I have no stamina to be awake for longer than 2 hours. Yeah, I do tend to nap a lot. Okay, I think this will probably do for now. Save and exit. Okay. Chat. YouTube.